So I think that's going to be one of the most important steps, arguably, because then you can also focus on niches and like getting better content, you know. But besides that, we also talked about it, right? You do a lot of different content on like your TikTok currently.
Yes, yeah.
Can you quickly run me through like what are all the niches? What's the list of stuff that we're doing?
Well,
It's gonna take a while, huh?
I do fart. That's I posted it as like a rage bait. Then people loved it, so I made a whole Insta account about it. That got banned. But there's a market for it. It's just so niche that I don't want to infiltrate like my other platforms with it. Then I do relatable, like emotional stuff. Like if you grew up, you had a hard time, you felt like misplaced, all of that. And then I do like cheating stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. And like, how did the decision come to like do all the stuff at the same time?
The farting stuff came like a coincidence. The other stuff came because it felt natural to me. And it was like, it has authenticity.
Yeah.
And I know what I'm talking about, so I will never get stuck, you know, yeah.
Got you. And it's interesting because normally, like every time I get answers like, hey, I got multiple content stuff that I'm doing, usually one always very clearly outperforms the other. And I'm like, well, it's pretty obvious. You should probably keep doing that, stop doing that. But in your case, like all of it pretty much works. And there's like a different interest to it from different people. So we kind of talked about whether to like keep certain niches, keep doing other ones. But this is like my thesis. I would like to hear your opinion about it. But say the main problem isn't like the multiple niches. It's just that we run them all on one account. And it's like, it's hard for us to really go into one set of audience because we're currently very dependent on like this one. So for me, the first step would be, while we fix the content shooting itself, would be to kind of divert into multiple accounts. Have you thought about that? Or like since the ban, have you kind of experimented in the direction?
Because right now, my main TikTok account is basically the only account that I have. I speak English, Danish, and Hungarian. So not only like different niches, but also different languages. And every time I make a new TikTok, because I built such a strong personal brand in Denmark, every time a Danish person see my face on a new account, even though I speak German, English, whatever, they will interact with it. So it got polluted with these Danish people. I can't really get away, you know.
For sure. And it's interesting because there's so many ways to go about it, because like just like different doors. We could have like, we could only focus on Danish content, have like one account per niche, like, you know, like for different types of content. We could also just have one Danish, one Hungarian, one English account, for example, and like run all the different content there. Is there something like out of those options? I mean, do you want to stay more on TikTok or more on Instagram? Would be interesting to hear.
TikTok is where I first grew an audience, and I feel like though they are the most loyal and the conversion rate is better, actually, because it's so personal. Where TikTok is very how you look, basically.
Yeah, basically. It's much more like surface level stuff, for sure. Now, I can say what I would do, but obviously I'm not you. So I'd love to hear like, your pros and cons when you hear it. But if I would say, okay, I want to really, like, on the one hand, be more safe, because with the bans and stuff, we're very fragile, right? On the TikTok, if something happens, then we drop back down, like with the Instagram. But also, we probably make we have more success with the accounts when we have a dedicated account for this niche and that niche. The way I would go about it is I'd probably have another TikTok account that I grew simultaneously, where, for example, I just have the main niche where you see, okay, this is how I grew initially on the one, and the other one is just the one you currently run. And probably like 3 or 4 Instagram accounts for how many niches you want to do them, that are really just, I would stick with the Danish. I can't judge it, you know, but I'll probably do that. So have one Instagram account per niche and just another TikTok account for safety, where I think we have enough potential to grow also on Instagram to really build an audience, since Instagram kind of lets you keep it more. You know, with TikTok, sometimes you have like 1 million followers, but only like 1,000 of them actually see it.
Yeah.
Like, what would speak against that type of setup for your end?
I think there's nothing that's speaking against it. I think right now, every action is like better, you know?
Fair enough.
Because right now it sucks. So I think I need to have like a backup TikTok account. Also, especially with the languages, because Hungarian is so niche, the language itself, I need to have an account only for that. And then the Danish English can be mixed because Danish people understand English that well.
Yeah.
And then the fart content needs to go back to Instagram because that's where it like thrives.
Yeah, that was also what I thought, because like Danish is also like, I'd say like there's more people like even as a German, all the like languages in the Netherlands area, you know, Dutch, all these things. We still, it's like when I have enough drinks, I kind of understand it. It's like the other way around. Everyone tells me that. So I would definitely also say, okay, I would start with the TikTok for sure, because like that's where the motion currently is. You can just kind of do the same content just in a different language for sure. Yeah. And also go about maybe even creating like the first 2 Instagram accounts, see how you handle like the different posting schedules. Maybe also wait until the personal assistant is kind of in the go, right? Or we're in the process. Go with the 2 Instagram accounts, especially like the fart content, because I can imagine Instagram Reels being perfect for that with the level of the audience there for sure. And then kind of see how you handle like the different organization. What would be the blockers there to say, okay, we're going to create the accounts, warm them up? I mean, you know, what would stand in the way until they're unanswered questions?
I'm in the middle of warming up one account on
amazing.
one phone. Yeah, I listen to you. Yeah. And then I have another phone I got an Instagram account back, logged into the new phone. Now it's polluted because it got instant ban again. So I have like a phone, I don't know what to do with it. And then I bought like a physical SIM card and I ran it through the test and it was off, even though it was a physical card. Yeah. So...
For sure. Yeah, I get it. It's always a bit tricky. I mean, for the phone, that was already a banned account on there, right?
No, it was this phone had the ban account. When I got it back, I needed a new phone. So it wasn't like,
got you.
And then it got instant banned on this phone.
Okay, got you. Yeah. I mean, that's like one of the Instagram things, you know, I could give like bro signs where I think it was, but in the end, we can try to get it back. Have you texted our unbanned guy about it?
Yeah, but he's waiting for a rep because it's like apparently a bigger issue than he thought. So yeah.
Classic. Yeah. He does take his time certainly, but all right. But I think, yeah, for sure. With the SIM cards, we just buy like all of the ones we can find, test them and see. Like I even talked to an agency on the event yesterday. They also tested like 10 SIM cards. One of them worked with like the trust score thing. So sometimes, it's the mass thing. And from then on, I think it's like a very good thing for the content, since now you can actually like embrace the one niche at a time, and like people are going to appreciate it more. They're going to be known for it more. Yeah, for sure. Also easier for you to not always have this context switching. I'm not sure if you have that as well, but if you go from like recording video 1 and niche 1, then like Hungarian, then Danish, you're always a different person to a certain degree, even though you're yourself. But it's also a thing with
it's also just stressful. Yeah. Also because it only like intensifies how unstructured everything is. You know?
Yeah. Like you always have to think like, oh, like I have to speak this language with this niche and then this. And at some point you can just say, okay, today I'm just going to do this niche for this account. I'm just this person the whole day, and nothing changes for sure. So I think is there any other stuff in the marketing that is currently like a decision that you're kind of like pushing away, or like things that we need to fix to get this